Good afternoon, everybody. Uneducated Economist here. Wanted to give you guys a little bit more of an update on the pressure-treated scenario, the pressure-treated lumber. Now, if you've been following my channel, we've been talking a lot about lumber mills, and just recently we've been talking about the shortage in pressure-treated lumber. And I heard a rumor over the weekend, and I wanted to confirm it with my vendor before I let you guys in on the information, but it sounds to me, and it's still a rumor, I don't have any documentation of it, I don't have any articles talking about it yet, but it looks like the chemical that they use to treat the lumber with is starting to come in short supply, and a lot of these pressure-treated companies that produce this stuff are coming up short with the availability to acquire that chemical to treat the lumber. So not only is the lumber in short supply, now the chemical to treat it is also in short supply, and the demand is really starting to skyrocket. Lumber futures have also climbed up. It was 3% today. We're sitting at a 2-year high right now for lumber futures. It's around 513 per thousand. At least that's what it was when I checked before I started the video. And the all-time high is around 650, so we're still a ways away from that all-time high in the lumber future prices, but I can only assume with the demand coming out of these pressure treatment companies to acquire the lumber, and then the short supply of chemical that's also taken place in the pressure treated market, that the retail prices of both lumber, standard and better like green lumber, and the pressure treated lumber is probably going to reach their all-time highs if they're not already reaching their all-time highs across the nation. I know we're still sitting just about to where we were at the height of the futures market when it was at 650 per thousand in the middle of 2017. We are going to, in our retail prices, we are going to surpass that, I would only assume, in the next few weeks here, and I can imagine that it's probably going to be the same thing going across the nation. Now, this is a big deal for the housing market because if they cannot source out that pressure-treated lumber, you're not going to be able to frame a house, and they will pay any price to get that pressure-treated lumber. To build a house, you really don't need that much of it, and talking with my vendor, we're able to source out a lot of the 2x material, which you use for your plate stock. But the 4x4s are in high demand right now, and they are not, it is not a big supply of them. Pretty much 8s, 10s, 12s, the most common lengths out there are off, they're gone. There is none to be had. We were able to source out one unit. I work at a lumber yard, for those of you who don't know. We were able to source out one unit of 4x4 8-footers, but that almost depleted almost immediately after we purchased it, and I don't know when I'm going to be able to get my next one. He says that most likely we'll be able to get another supply of it in next week. But this is strange. I have never seen this. I've been working lumber yards since I was 18 years old. I have never seen anything like this take place, especially when it comes to the chemical. Like, I can imagine like lumber coming in short supply, right after the lockdown, because mills started shutting down, curtailing development, thinking that the demand was going to drop. But I don't think anybody was really anticipating that there was going to be as much activity from the homeowners out there rebuilding their fences and decks and improving their outdoor living areas while they were locked down at work. Plus the stimulus checks gave them the availability to do that. This is the first time I've ever seen anything like this take place, and like I said, if you are planning on doing a project here in the near future using pressure treated lumber, I would not hesitate on acquiring that lumber at the prices that you can get it now, because it does not look like the supply is going to be increasing anytime soon, and I do not believe the prices are going to be coming down, but only going up from here. I know a lot of you guys really like these river views, and I had a suggestion. This is off topic here a little bit. I had a suggestion to start up another YouTube channel just showing the river, not doing any kind of commentary or anything like that, just showing like a shot of the river, just for the relaxing purposes of it. I know a lot of people who like these videos because maybe they're in the middle of the city and they don't have a chance to come out and view something like this. A lot of people say that it's a very relaxing type of scenery, especially when it comes to the sounds of the water and stuff like that. So let me know down there in the comments section on whether or not I should start up a YouTube channel just showing shots of the river. Let me know what you think a good name of the channel would be, how long those videos should be, and what would you like to see on those videos if I was to do something like that? Really appreciate it. Uneducated Economist, you guys let me know.